If you're wondering what happens at your first court setting in Fort Bend County, you have come to the right place. Let's get into this. Whenever you have a court setting, one of the biggest questions that all our clients have is what's about to happen. Folks often believe that they're about to have to enter the plea that day, or maybe a trial is going to happen that day. That's simply not the case. The criminal justice system turns very slowly. Those wheels turn very, very slowly, and your first setting is often just the beginning of that long process. At that setting, a number of different things can happen. It just depends on whether the state has taken action on your case outside of you being arrested and charged by the police agency with an offense. A lot of times it takes the state quite a while to review all the evidence and come to a decision on whether they should charge you or not. At your first setting, you can expect that you're going to come into court. There's going to be a bunch of other people there in the same situation as you. There may or may not be a prosecutor there, depending on whether your case has been presented to a grand jury and you've been indicted or not. If the prosecutor's there and you've been formally indicted, your defense attorney should already be discussing the transfer of what is called discovery or evidence from the state of Texas to the defense attorney. This usually hasn't happened at this stage, but on certain occasions where the defense attorney has good relationships with the intake division, it is possible for your defense attorney to have already received the discovery and begin communicating about a future offer on the case. If your defense attorney has seen things that are problematic about the case, they can set time aside to speak with the prosecutor and ask that the prosecutor look into these issues so that your case can be considered for either a diversionary option or possibly even a dismissal. That first setting is one in which the tone is set for the rest of your criminal justice experience, and you definitely want an attorney there able to give you good first impression despite the circumstances and show that you are ready to move forward throughout this process. Maybe that's accountability. Maybe that is a fight that's ahead, but whatever that tone is, you want to make sure that it's set. You do that through help of a criminal defense attorney. Other than that, at the first setting, the judge may go over some of your rights. Those rights include the right to counsel, the right to remain silent. Those are all basic rights that a judge wants to make sure that you're aware of at that arraignment setting whenever it takes place. If you have questions about your first setting and you haven't hired an attorney and you know that you need legal representation to fight for you in Fort Bend County, call Varghese Summersett. We're ready to fight for you. 281-805-2220.